all units. We've got an officer in need of assistance. Gunfire reported in, Mission Row.
Roger. We're heading over now.
10-4, copy that.
It was a sunny day afternoon while the students of Ramon Magsaysay College having their physical education class outside their classroom. The students danced gracefully together with their instructor. The students were very happy seeing the outcome of their performance. On that day, an armed group were planning to attack a school. They were successfully enter the school campus by climbing on the wall. Even the school security guard didn't notice about the armed group's entry. The students were not aware on the next few hours. And this what had happened. The students were fired down and killed. One of the bystanders saw and heard the gunfire. He called immediately the nearest police station to report the incident. The City Tactical Operations Center called the Chief of Police to report the shooting in his area of responsibility. The Chief of Police called the alert team who conducted checkpoint to respond and to verify the situation in school.
Yes, sir. Copy. Yes, sir. Okay.
The first responder arrived at the scene to verify the veracity of the report, and he confirmed that there were 2 casualties on the scene. He called immediately his chief of police to report the situation. The first responder used the METHANE checklist to provide a common structure for responders to share information about the major incident. METHANE stands for M. Major incident. Include the date and time of any declaration. E. Exact location. Be precise as possible in giving location. T. Type of incident. For example, flooding, fire, utility failures, or disease outbreak. H. Hazards. Consider the likelihood of the hazards and the potential severity of any impact. Access. Include information on inaccessible routes and rendezvous points. And number of casualties. Use an agreed classification system. Such as P1, P2, P3, and dead. E. Emergency services. Consider whether the assets of wider emergency responders such as local authorities or the voluntary sectors. On that moment, the situation was intense. The City Tactical Operations Center requested the PNP SWAT team, PNP Air Unit for the air-to-ground support and surveillance, and also the ambulance of the City Disaster Risk Management Office. The Chief of Police arrived at the scene to assess the situation, and the incident command post was installed, which composed of emergency medical team, fire service, and the forensic team. The PNP SWAT, or the Special Weapons and Tactics Unit of the Philippine National Police, is a group of highly trained police officers who deal with dangerous criminals and situations. What do? The SWAT arrived at the scene and assessed the situation. At this point, the 6 C's actions of the initial incident response of the first responder must be applied. The first responder conducted initial briefing and relayed the confirmation of the armed group inside the classroom. The SWAT team leader received the go signal to neutralize the armed group. Every second counts in the life of their hostages. The PNP SWAT team successfully neutralized the perpetrators. The SWAT team cleared the area and evacuate the hostages safely. The first responder assisted and contained the victims into a safe area for medical treatment. After the incident, the first responder positioned the cordon around the area to prevent people from entering. They are also responsible to control the area to prevent the crowd from any possible emergency situations. At this point, the Chief of Police forwarded a situational report to the City Tactical Operations Center and echoed to City Director about the current situation. Communication is very vital on such emergency situations. The SOCO team entered to the scene to evaluate and identify evidence from crime scenes. The medical team extricate the dead bodies right after the process of SOCO.